to show how I network animals in shelters and animals that need to be rehomed by their owners. All animals are considered urgent. Shelter animals typically get anywhere between 72 hours and 14 days. So when you're networking them, you need to do it very quickly in hopes of finding them adopters or a rescue. The first way that I network is on group sharing pages. If you have not joined any, I suggest you join as many as you can. It gives the animal the exposure that they need. It brings other people on board to help you share and to contact rescues. Now here's some of the group sharing pages that I've joined over time. When you're on these group sharing pages, you're going to see on there recommendations for other pages that you could join, and like I said, I suggest doing so. You're going to see sharing pages that are specifically for one state. The majority of these are for every state in the United States. Okay, another way that you can find these group sharing pages is just by simply using your Facebook search engine. You can type in North Carolina group sharing pages for dogs, North Carolina lab sharing pages, Beagle sharing pages, and so on. Okay, when you're doing this, copy and paste is going to be your best friend. It saves you a lot of time and helps you work quickly for the animal. Okay, when I start networking animals, I always have 3 tabs up at first. I have my email tab, I have my Facebook page, and my Facebook rescue directory. Now, an example of a group sharing page. When you join these pages, they're going to look like this. You're going to click join. It'll say approval pending. And when you are approved in order to start sharing on the page, you're going to get a little notification box over here that'll tell you that you've been approved. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to your post. And I know this little girl's urgent. She's in South Carolina. Okay, you're going to click share. You're going to click your drop down box and select in a group. After you've joined a lot of groups, all you're going to have to do is type in a couple of letters and the groups that you have joined are automatically going to pop up. Okay, then I usually type a little line to show the urgency of the dog. Okay, now this is where your copy and paste is going to come into play and save you a lot of time, so you don't have to repeatedly type something over here. You're going to left click and drag to highlight. You're going to right click in the blue box, select copy. Then you're simply just going to scroll down, click share. It was shared successfully. You're going to click the box. You're going to click share again. Go to your drop down box, select in a group. You're going to choose another group. You're going to left click and then right click, select paste. There's your line. Saved you a lot of typing right there. Click your share button. Click share again. You can do this, if your computer is cooperating, you can do this probably in 30 groups for an animal in about 10 minutes. Takes no time at all. So we've got her in 3 groups so far. Do a couple of more here. Very quick and simple. We're giving her the exposure she needs. Others will join in. They'll help you share the dog. Select your group, left click, right click, select paste. There's your urgency line. Click share. Okay, another way that I share animals on the group pages is there are some group pages that are not going to come up in your drop down box. Gabe to the Rescue, for example, is one that I use quite often because they have a ton of likes on their page, but as you can see, the way their page is set up, it's not a page that you can join, so therefore it's not going to come up in your drop down box. When I want to share an animal on their page, what I do is you go up here to your main search engine. You're going to left click and drag to highlight. You're going to right click, select copy. You're going to click out of your post. Then you're going to go to your own Facebook search engine, and you're going to type in the group you want to go to. I want to go to Gabe to the Rescue. Now I'm going to left click as if I'm going to type something. Then I'm going to right click, select paste, and there's your post. I still want to show the urgency of the dog, so I'm just going to put my cursor right here beside of the first letter of the post, or of the link, hit enter, then I'm going to go up, and I'm going to show her urgency. Okay, I have several of these pages that I use, so what I'm going to do, again, to save myself time, I'm going to go up here and left click and drag to highlight. I'm going to right click in the blue box, select copy. And I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to hit publish. Okay, now as you can see, it's automatically going to pop up under post to page. Therefore, she's got a lot of people seeing her now. Hopefully they'll help me share. I love pages like this. This one, for example, has 193,000 shares. Another one that I use is Pet Nation cross posting. Again, since I have this saved, all I have to do is left click as if I'm going to type something, right click, select paste. And there she is with her urgency line. Select publish. And again, she's under post to page. Okay, now, in order to share on rescue pages, if you already know the rescues page link, that's great. You can just type in their name like I just did with the Gabe to the Rescue and the Pet Nation. And you can share the post because you already have it highlighted, remember. All you're going to have to do is right click, hit paste. You're pasting the post just like we did on the Gabe page. If not, and you want a lot of other rescues to share on, what you're going to do at this point is you're going to go to your Facebook animal directory. You're going to click on the state the dog's in. She's in South Carolina. And all of the South Carolina rescues that are on this list are going to come up. Okay. I'm going to click on one, which is going to take me to their page. Most all of these, like I said, have Facebook animal pages. Okay, on these pages, you can actually leave a message directly to the rescue. Again, we have it saved. All I've got to do is right click and paste. Hit send. I also want to share it on their page so that all the people that like their page can see it as well and help me share. So I'm going to left click and then right click, select paste. And then I'm going to publish it. And there it is under post to page. Now when I'm done with this, I'm just going to click out. I'm going to go to the next one. Now left click, right click, select paste. I'm going to click out of this one. I'm going to go to the next one. Okay, I'm going to send them a message. See, I've literally copied and pasted one time, and I'm able to just go from page to page to page. Okay, now some pages you're not going to be able to post to the page. In that case, you just want to simply send them a message. But usually I do both. I send it in a message and I do a post to page. Okay, so you've done this whole list. Now, the next thing I do, especially when an animal is extremely urgent, is I email rescues. Again, very quick and simple. You know how to copy and paste. You're going to be using your Facebook Animal Rescue Directory unless you know specific rescues that you absolutely want to email for the dog. Again, this girl was in South Carolina. Okay. In order to find an rescue's email, you're going to click on About. If it is not listed under About, you can click on Page Information, and it should pop up. If it doesn't, you're going to just click on their website link, and then you're going to click Contact Us. That simple. Most rescues have either a form you can fill out or an email address. Some have both, some have one or the other. But since theirs was listed on their Facebook page, I'm simply going to left click and drag to highlight, right click, select copy. Now I'm going to go to my first tab that I always keep up, my email. I'm going to click compose, right click, paste. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next one. When I email rescues, I try to do 5 or more at one time, just simply because it's less time consuming to do it that way. Okay, again, I just clicked on the rescue. I'm going to click on About. I'm going to click on See More under Long Description here to see if they have their email address listed. Okay, they do not. So, I'm going to go to their website. I'm going to click on Contact. Okay, this particular rescue does not have an email address listed. I'm going to leave it up. And I'm just going to go to my next one because I'm going to show you how to fill out these forms very quickly as well. Okay. Let's see. Alright, go to this next rescue. Click on About. Okay. Clicked on Page Info, and there's their email address. Copy. Paste. Okay. Let's say we have as many rescues as we're going to email up. In my subject, what I'm going to do now is go to my second tab, which is my Facebook page. I'm going to go to the dog's post. I am going to highlight this, the fact that her name is Ginger, and she's a 2-year-old female brown and white hound mix. I'm going to copy and paste this in the subject line. Okay, out beside it, I'm actually going to put that she's in South Carolina. Now in the body of the email, I'm going to go back to the post, and I'm going to highlight all of this, copy it, go back to my email, right click to paste. All of her information is going to come up. When you're emailing a rescue for a dog in a shelter, or for even a personal dog that somebody wants to surrender, you're going to need to put all the dog's information, as much information as you have available to you. This shows that she is in a South Carolina shelter, that she's a female hound mix. It shows her animal ID and where she is located in the shelter. That's very important. And then it also has the shelter's contact information. You always want to make sure the shelter's contact information is on your email. The next thing I do is I include a picture of the dog. I go back to my Facebook, back to her post. I'm going to right click, select Save As, and then just something I can identify her with. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to my email. I'm going to click on the little paperclip. I'm going to go to her picture. And there we go. She's added as an attachment. Another thing that you can do after you have the picture downloaded into your computer, you can just simply find it and drag it down into the body of your email. You can do it either way you like. Then you're just going to hit send. Now you've gotten a few rescues emailed for her as well. These contact forms, it's the same thing as emailing. You're just going to fill it out with your name, your email address, and then in comment, you're going to go to your post. You're going to put her information. Again, left click and drag to highlight, right click to copy. You're going to go to your contact form, right click, paste. Rarely on these forms are you going to find a place to upload a picture of the dog, but that's okay. They have your email address. If they're interested in the dog or they can help the dog, they're going to email you and ask for a picture. So you're going to hit submit. And then it will tell you that your contact form went through. Then you're just going to click out of these every time you're finished with them. And basically that's how I get the animal networked. Okay. Tagging on a post. When somebody sends you a post or you see one that you want to share and you want to tag your friends, remember, if the name you type in does not highlight, you did not tag your friend. And so all you're going to do is just start typing in your friends' names. And then you're going to hit enter. Usually what I do on these as well, my Facebook Animal Rescue Directory, I will just highlight and copy, and then in a comment I'll paste the link, as you can see up here. And I always say to contact the rescues directly. The reason I say that is, if I type in a rescue's name, yes, it's going to highlight. If I hit enter, yes, it's going to highlight the rescue's been tagged. But you have to remember, rescues are extremely busy. They do not have time to sit on Facebook all day long waiting until somebody tags them. They're saving animals. So the best way to contact a rescue is through email, or pick up the phone, make a phone call. It takes a couple of seconds. You're going to leave a message. If they can help, they'll call you back. And like I said, you're also going to share it on their Facebook page so that other people can see and help you network the animal as well. When I started networking this little girl yesterday, I think she literally had about 10 shares, and now she's up to 92. Simply because I've been sharing her on the pages and emailing and sharing on the group pages and the rescue pages. Now, comments on posts. We all see them. We all know that you're saying it from the heart, but you're not helping the animal. How many times have we all seen, "Save this baby"? You can see it in her face. "Please don't let her die." That is not helping the animal. If you want to help the animal, you need to share the post on group pages. You need to share the post on the rescue's Facebook pages. You want to email the rescue directly. That's how you network an animal to save it. You tag your friends that you know are going to help you share the animal. And that's the 3 ways that I share animals. I hope this video helps.